There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Canes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Robbins. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So NC State's offense will get the first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback will keep it. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Canes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Oh, better look out! Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Thomas back to pass. He's going to take off. Gets the first himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll take it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Robbins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got it down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Working that left side now. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Williams will pass. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Turning it on. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard.
He lets one fly deep. Got it inside the tag. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you can tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Miami 7, NC State 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Thomas looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From the red zone, it's Jones. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Give to Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D end as he came around the outside.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He shanked it. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Williams will pass. The short hands, it's Moore. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Gilbert. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Off the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And his first throw here is incomplete. NC State has to come up with a big play here on third down. Thomas back to pass. Rush is on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finds his man. It's Moore. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Trying play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Moore. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be fourth down from the 36.
At the 36-yard line. Coming up, fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back and leaves it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Williams looking for a man. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hurricane. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Williams will pass, using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. He wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And the Canes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 17 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Punts it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Thomas looking to fire. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of air. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he'd had possession.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Brown has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly to the tight end. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Calls his own number. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Thomas back to pass. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little